Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Oh, this is my very first video, and today I just want to show you guys how I do my signature soft glam. And yeah, let's just get right into it. So I always start off by gelling my eyebrows with the Got2b glue, the black one, and I just find that it really helps my eyebrows stay in place all day. And I'm just pressing the back, well, I'm using the back of this pencil, and I'm just gonna like lay it flat. I'm gonna use this NYX eyebrow pencil in the shade Espresso. I'm gonna just lightly start from the beginning and make my way to the end. And I kind of draw like a little bit of an arch. I like to rest my hand on my face to give myself more stability. And now I'm just gonna repeat the same thing with this eye, just slightly starting with light strokes because I don't want it to be too harsh. I'm making my way to the end. And just kind of creating that small tail at the end. And like they don't look exactly the same, but as I conceal them, I'm going to try to make them look more similar, more identical. Okay, so now that I've got my eyebrows where I want them, I'm gonna go in with my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Toffee, and I'm just gonna put it on the back of my hand, like this much. Focus. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna go in with this flat concealer brush. It's the E24 from ColourPop, and everything's gonna be listed in the description below, by the way. I'm gonna start with very small strokes. Let me show you. And I feel like this technique is best for beginners because like if you're doing like just one stroke and you mess up, then it's really hard to fix, but it's easier to fix smaller strokes. Okay, so this is like giving you an idea of how I kind of do it, but I'm gonna go to the bathroom and like actually fix this, and I'll be right back. So I also did this other eyebrow off camera, so I'm gonna show you guys how I do it on the top. And I do want to let you guys know that I'm only using a little bit of this. I'm getting the smallest amount because I don't want to put too much product and then I mess up my eyebrows. So let me just show you. Okay, so after I finish filling in my eyebrows, I just go in like this and connect the concealer, because when I used to not do this, the concealer would be blended on this side and this side, but there would be no concealer right here, and it would look so crazy. So I just found that this helps me blend everything together more seamlessly. And I like to get some of my blemishes too, since I already have the concealer. Yeah. Okay, so now I'm just blending it with this Real Techniques 300 brush. And I love this brush because it just blends everything so seamlessly and it takes minimal effort. So if you're a beginner, this is going to be good for you. And guys, if you mess up your eyebrows, just blend out the concealer first and then go back in with your eyebrow pencil. It's going to be a lot easier than doing it when the concealer is still wet. And just be really light-handed with this because you don't want the concealer to get inside the main part of your eyebrow. So just really lightly buff this out. Okay, y'all, so the eyebrows are done. Let me give you guys a close-up of what they're looking like. Yes. Okay, so now we're moving on to eyeliner. I'm the type of person that does my eyelashes and my eyebrows and everything. I'm the type of person that does my eyeliner and my eyebrows. Excuse me. I'm the type of person that does my eyeliner and my eyebrows. What is this? Anyways, guys, I'm the type of person that does my I'm just gonna do it because I'm tired. Okay, so I'm just gonna start off with a line, and it's just gonna be diagonal, okay? If you're a beginner, do not start your eyeliner just going like shoom, okay? Because you're a beginner. So just, even I'm not even a beginner, and I still like do light strokes because I don't want to mess up. So yeah. And this is the only eyeliner I had because my other eyeliner, it dried out because I left it out like a big dummy. But yeah, I just kind of do what I do if you feel like this is gonna work for you. And just, so basically what you're gonna do is draw a diagonal line, connect the line to the middle of your eye right here, okay? And then fill in the triangle that you drew, basically. You make it as big as or as small as you'd like. I like to do like kind of like a medium to big eyeliner, so, but you just do what you like. For lashes, I use the Lash Kiss Glue, and you're gonna start by just placing it in the center of your eye. Make sure that's secure. And then move on to your outer corner. You want to make sure that's secure, and then move to your inner corner. And that's basically what you want to do. Okay guys, so I got a little bit closer so the camera can focus on my face more. Y'all can really see what's going on here. I'm priming my face with the e.l.f. Hydro Grip Primer. And all this stuff, Hydro Grip, it's the Power Grip Primer actually. But yeah, guys, this stuff is so good. But yeah, can you guys see better now that I'm like a lot closer? Hope so. Or am I too close? You know what? It's whatever. I'm using my MAC Studio Fix foundation, and this is in the shade NC50. And then I'm going in with my foundation brush from my brand that is not released yet, but it's going to be released soon. And if it's released by the time this video is out, then I'm going to link it to this video. But yeah, I prefer to put the foundation on the back of my hand because I feel like it gives me more control over the product. Whereas if I were like putting it on my face, then, I mean, you could always take it off with like a wipe or something, but like, I feel like I can control how much is going on my face when it's on the back of my hand. And also, again, this foundation is super good. I love it. Been using it for years. Almost as good as the NARS Radiant Foundation. Like, look at that. Giving very much skin, period. I'm also gonna go ahead and get some on my forehead to blend out that concealer we put on earlier. Okay, so for contour, I'm gonna be using this Madebymitchell Curve Case. I'm gonna be using this shade right here. I believe it's, yeah, Blend and Snatch. And that's exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna blend and snatch, baby. And I'm gonna use another one of my foundation brushes, and because I feel like it's also good for contour, so we're just gonna, actually, this is something I wanna get my mirror for, hold on. And I like to be really light-handed with contour because we all have a contour horror story, I think. Or like you put too much and it looked just scary. Yeah, see, I already put too much on. It's so pigmented and I barely put any on. But it's okay, I'm gonna show you guys how to fix mistakes with makeup if you put too much product, because it happens to all of us. Look at that in comparison to this. This is a normal amount. This is scary. That's okay, we know how to work with it. And y'all, when you contour, try not to go past where the end of your mouth is, okay? Because then your face is gonna look like it's dragging down. So you just wanna keep it right here at most, if you want to go right here, but do not, I don't want to see your contour right here, okay ladies? Thank you, and gentlemen. Also with my contour, I like to bring it into my eyes, like right here, to kind of make it blend easier, and I don't know, it just makes me look more bronzed, I guess. Yeah, I love that, it's so pretty. Can you guys see? Like, you see when I'm close up, you guys can see everything. When I step back, it's like, where's the quality? I don't like that. Anyways, y'all, make sure you get your forehead, okay? So you can really get that bronze baddie look, you feel me? Yeah, super cute. Y'all, I also went in with this like reddish shade as well to give it some more warmth, and I just love how it turned out so far. For blush, I'm using the Sweet Cheeks by NYX. It's in the shade Showgirl. Again, love this stuff. And I'm gonna use a generous amount just because I am a heavy blush girl. Like, it's a must, I have to. And I'm gonna use, this is a sample from my brand that is not released yet. I'm not sure if I'm gonna release it yet, but you can just use any flat brush or whatever brush you like to blend out your blush. And yeah, I might have used a bit too much, but can you really use too much blush? Yeah. And I like to bring it into my under eye so that when I go in with my concealer on top of it, it like really transitions like perfectly, you know what I mean? You kind of just want to blend it in with your contour as well. And don't worry if everything isn't blended perfectly just yet, because we're gonna go in with our foundation brush and that is gonna blend everything out. Well, not blend, but mostly just like bring everything together, if that makes sense. And you see how long it's taking me to blend? Like, even after I get off the camera, I'm gonna blend some more. That's how long it should take you to blend, because you really want it to look like it's all married together, if that makes sense. You don't want it to look separate. You know how like when a choir sings, you don't want it to sound like 50 people singing. You want it to sound like one voice. That's how it is with makeup. You need to just look like one. I don't know how to explain it, but I think you guys get what I'm trying to say. If you get it, you get it. I'm going in with that same shade that I used for my eyebrows to conceal. Oh no, why did I put it on top of my foundation? Oh my freaking gosh. Okay, we move. So I'm just gonna put it on my chin, my upper lip, above my forehead here. Well, on my forehead, I guess. I can't believe I put this on top of my foundation. Like, who does that, bro? And then I'm just gonna connect this to the concealer that I'm gonna put under my eyes. I'm gonna just put that right under my eyeliner. You know when you like how it itch, but you can't really scratch because you have makeup on. Why did I start whispering? I don't know. Anyways, anyway, I'm just gonna repeat that on the same side here. Why did I put this on top of my foundation? Sorry, when something happens, sometimes I just can't shut up about it. Like, I have talked about it like 50 million times before I get over it. Go. I'm gonna go in with a lighter shade, and this is the e.l.f. Camo concealer in the shade Medium Sand. I'm just gonna bring that here in the inner corner, a little bit on my forehead, just a little bit, and then on the bridge of my nose. That was a little crooked, but it's okay. And then now to blend. And guys, let me know if this tutorial has been helpful. And if so, if you could give me a like, subscribe, comment, share, I'd really appreciate that. Upper lip. And I do this because you want the attention to go to the center of your face. You just want to snatch. And if you guys have any questions, please let me know in the comments. I can address them in my next video. And then also with concealer, I like to tap really lightly because I don't want any streaks or anything like that. I want it to look like super blurred. And you can see it looked like we put a lot of blush on earlier, but now that I'm putting the concealer on, it's kind of like merging together. Like, what's that thing called? Napoleon ice cream? I don't know what it's called. I think it's Napoleon ice cream. I hope so. Please be Napoleon ice cream. But yeah. And then if you're a beginner, I would recommend, like, don't put this much product on your face. Just like go with a little bit at first and then add more if you need to. Like, just build on top of it if you need to, because like I said, it's easier to fix like smaller amounts, like smaller strokes, smaller amounts of makeup, but then the more makeup you put, it's harder to wipe it off, especially once you already have a base like foundation, blush, contour, all that. So just go in lightly at first and then add on if you need to. And I was talking about this on my TikTok, but when you're doing a lighter concealer, excuse me, and a darker concealer, you want to use the leftover of the darker concealer right here and just blend the edges out first and blend in place first. So just like lightly tap in the same spot so that it can blend together and blur. And then once you feel like that's blended to your liking, then you can move on to the inner corner. And again, tap lightly, take your time, girl. And blend this into your nose too, because I've had a lot of instances where like you can see the transition between like the color on my nose to the color on my face. So just make sure you look as seamless as possible. So now that everything is blended out, I'm gonna use my foundation brush and just blend out the edges. And again, I'm gonna tap very lightly because I don't want it to take away the product. I just wanted to add a little bit of the foundation that I had already on this brush. And I'm gonna put it up here too to blend that out. Look how this is looking so far, guys. I love makeup. It's gonna eat every time, especially if you follow this tutorial and these steps, baby. I'm also gonna blend a little bit under the contour so that's not too harsh. So I feel like blending is the key to wearing a lot of makeup but not looking like super cakey. Using that same Real Techniques brush I used to blend out my eyebrows, I'm just gonna blend out the edges where my nose is. Okay, y'all, so now more concealer. I know, because I want it even brighter. Okay, you want to be very careful with this. We do not want this to move nowhere. We're gonna keep it right here, concentrated. Okay. Be very careful, do not move it out here. Keep it right here and forward, okay? I'm gonna go in with a little bit more of that blush, just whatever's left on this brush. Before you set your face with powder, make sure that you go under your eyes and just like, it looks so crazy, but it has to be done. Make sure you get under your eyes one more time, just right under your eyes to avoid the creasing. I'm gonna use the OneSize Translucent Powder. It's so good, it's so good. I kind of think I still like the Laura Mercier better, but I haven't run out of this one, and tapping into my skin. But I haven't run out of this one yet, so I'm not gonna buy a new Laura Mercier one just yet. But yeah, make sure you rub it into your hand or your wrist to make sure you get all the excess powder off, and lightly tap it in. And you can see why I love this product. Like, look how it's just blurring. Look at that. Mwah. Some on my forehead. And then also I like to set my my eyebrows as well, so they're not super shiny. Like, y'all know what I'm talking about. Oily girls, you know what I'm talking about. Do you guys know why they do that? Like, dogs, they just be scratching. Is it their paws? Are they itchy or something? That's probably what it is. This is so cute. Oh my gosh. Ah! Look, y'all, I just realized my video isn't in cinematic mode anymore. I don't know why. It is what it is. So for nose contour, I'm gonna go in with that same shade I used before, Blend and Snatch. And I'm gonna use this flat brush. Okay, so I did that off camera, but this is basically the shape I'm going for. And then again, I'm gonna go in with that same shade, and I'm gonna put some right here on the bottom of my nose, just to really give that button effect. And I'm just going around where the light already reflects. Like, you see this little white part? Because the light is reflecting right there on my nose. So I'm just gonna go under and above that shape. Sorry guys, I'm weird with eye contact, so I'm like looking around because I don't know where to look, but awkward girls unite. Okay. This part I hate messing up, so I'm just really being careful. There we go. Okay, and then just creating a box around that light that I was talking about. You can kind of see it. So this is supposed to make it pop more. And yeah, it is what it is. This is the same brush, Real Techniques 300. I'm just gonna blend that in some more so it's not too harsh with the, ooh, yes. Getting very much button nose. So just blending the outsides again and then blending the insides. Yeah. And I'm gonna go in with this really light concealer. This is the same one I use under my eyes, the third concealer that I use in the shade Natural. I'm just gonna draw a little bit right there. And y'all, I just blend it with my finger. That's just gonna make it more, pop more. And then I'm gonna blend it just a little bit more just to really make sure that it looks still pretty natural-ish. It's so cute. What's next, y'all? So I'm gonna get a little bit of this bronzer from Fenty Beauty in the shade Mocha Mami. And I'm gonna put on that same e.l.f. brush and just make it pop a little bit more. And I don't know, I just really like the warmth of this bronzer. Honestly guys, you can leave it like this. You can put on your highlight, your lip combo, put some setting spray on and leave it like this, but I am extra, so we're gonna go in with this Black Radiance palette in the shade, in the contour shade. This is in medium to dark, and I'm just gonna set that cream contour that I put earlier. I'm just gonna make it last longer, because you know how sometimes at the end of the day you go to wipe off your makeup and your makeup is already gone? That's what setting like powders is supposed to do. It's supposed to help it stay on your face for longer. I'm not gonna put too much, but just enough. A little more on the forehead. Yep. I also like to add a little bit of this white powder from NYX on the inside of my eyes, on the inner corner, like right here. Cause I want it to be even brighter. Like, I just, something about a bright under eye just does it for me, you know? I'm just gonna let that sit for just like 3 minutes, like not even that long. So while that sits, I'm gonna put a little bit of this Juvias Place palette. I actually usually use Orgasm X by NARS, but I thought I'd try something new today. I heard this one is like super pigmented, so I'm scared of it. So let's just, I like to add it right here. I'm gonna use this brush, this Real Techniques, this ColourPop 432 brush, and I'm just gonna lightly dust off the white under my eyes. If you have dry skin, I would not recommend this because it is pretty dry. If you have oily skin, this is gonna be good for you. And you know when the eyebrows come out good, the rest of the face is gonna eat. Right? Yeah. A little bit of bronzer. This is again Mocha Mami from Fenty Beauty. I'm gonna use the foundation powder all over my face. This is gonna set the rest of your face besides like your contour, your blush, all that. I just put a little bit on top of it just to diffuse it a little bit. I'm gonna use some loose glitter. I don't remember the name of it, but I'm gonna try to find it and add it to this video. Okay, almost done, y'all. Bear with me, bear with me. So I'm gonna use a little bit of this. We'll see, either this or eyeshadow. And this brush, don't use this brush, use literally any other brush. This is just the only brush that I have that doesn't have any product on it. And I'm gonna put it right here in the inner corners of my eye. Oops, make sure not to get on your lashes like me, guys. That stuff be hard to get off, but look at that. It's so pretty, and it's like the smallest touch, but it makes the biggest difference. So cute, I love this. I saw this one girl on TikTok do this and I was like, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Ugh. Like literally look how pretty that looks. It's so pretty. I don't know how long this is gonna stay. Like, is it gonna stay the same amount as eyeshadow? Okay. So for lip liner, I'm gonna overline my lips with this NYX Cosmetics in the shade Rebel Kind. Guys, if you do this a little messy, just make sure to clean it up with some concealer on the edges. So just filling in the sides now. Because I hate when there's like a harsh line, when it's just like a line and then it's your lip gloss. I'm sorry if you do that, I love you, but I don't like the way it looks on me. I need it to be blended in. Next, I'm gonna use this brush and I'm gonna add a little bit of like a black, like just the slightest bit on the outside to make it pop. I'm gonna show you what it looks like. Hold on, I'll be right back. I don't know if you guys can tell, but that made like the slightest difference. Right now I'm just gonna add some concealer. This is LA Girl in the shade Natural. I'm just gonna tap that in. So it should look something like this. NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Fortune Cookie. Okay guys, so I'm adding a little bit of bronzer under my eye right here. Use the mirror. Oh, it's so dirty, oh my gosh. Ignore that. And I kind of didn't even bring it all the way, just like right here, right under my eye. Okay, y'all, so this is what it's looking like with some mascara, and I'm gonna set my face with this Makeup Revolution Super Hold Setting Spray. And I'm really just gonna drench my face with that. Sorry. I breathed it in. Sorry. That's so dramatic. But now I'm just gonna, what's this thing called? Fan it out. Fan my face so I could dry. But you can see the beat is really beating. Like, look at this. Stop playing. So cute. I gotta put some lip gloss on. Okay, now I'm gonna add some lip gloss. This is the Ultra Lip Cherry, the beauty supply one basically. And to add some shine to my lips. This is pretty much the finished look. I'm just gonna go do my hair real quick and then I'll show you guys what it looks like with everything together. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. I hope you guys learned something. I hope you guys enjoyed this. And please give me a like and subscribe if you want to see more YouTube videos from me. And thank you so much for watching. Love you guys. Bye. Mwah.